So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Over.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
You don't want that. You don't want that. Get out of here, baby.
Over!
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
55, check 25. 55's my guy, 55.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Just like that.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now Allen throwing on 2nd down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Leopard! Gun! 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 Hot! Over!
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Flushed out right.
Hey, turn it up.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Leopard! Leopard!
Check 24.
Gun! 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 Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Hot!
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The Bills' passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Go. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Switch.
Now let's go! 319! 319!
You better be afraid of me. You better.
Leopard! Leopard!
Mike, 55. Check. 50.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to.
Detroit! Detroit! Hot! Watch it now, Barney! Barney! Hot!
Throwing now is Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. In for the score. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Stephen Hauschka for the point after. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Hey, here we go. Wide.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here we go. Wide 80.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To the right. 4 down. Here we go. Wide.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Star Latulele in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Gun. Hey, here we go. Wide 80.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Gun. Here we go. Wide 80. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice, that it all came together. But I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
That's what I do.
49, check 49, check 49.
No. Check. Patriot.
Check 5. Watch 55.
You got nothing today. You got nothing. Over.
SOS.
To throw on second down. Allen
Watch twist. Watch
steps
twist.
away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
55. Right there in the middle.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Gun!
Back to you.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Right. Check. 55 to my.
Allen now on first down.
I got you, boy.
Complete here to the right to Golden. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess
Watch
what?
it now,
The guy
Barney,
catching the ball,
Barney.
he'll get all the credit. But how about the people that have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On the run, he'll let this go. He's got it at the 15. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And the reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch left.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Come, baby. Whoa.
Over! Over! Over!
Now Allen again. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Check. Check. Check.
They come up now,
Detroit!
3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Slam. Slam. Slam.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Oh, it's my guy. 55.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Mike, 55.
Gun! 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 Gun!
And again, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. As his guys are in for 6. And the Bills will extend their lead. Now Hausch can attack on the extra point. Hauschka with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Here we go, 46. Here we go.
A second down throw for Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Here we go. One.
On first and 10, Prescott. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Hey, guys, check. Here we go. 26.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
A second down throw for Prescott. Austin's got it left side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Here we go. 180. 26.
First down, Prescott. Flush to his right. That one complete to Elliott. A good pickup there of 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. 180. Hey, 47. Kid, 21. 26.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. Extra point attempt to come here. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch him now, Barney.
Now Allen to throw on second down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
There we go. Wide 80.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum. Great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way down to the 35. A big play here for Buffalo, and even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On first down, Allen. He finds Bolden. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
Detroit! Detroit! Gun! 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 Detroit! Detroit! Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Over! Check it back. Gun! 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 Hut!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Allen. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Randy Gregory in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Gun! Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Gun!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Bills have tied the game here in the 4th. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And now here come the Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Hey. Here we go. Wide eight.
49's the mic. Watch 49.
26.
Again, it's Elliott. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here we go. Wide eight.
Watch
26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Hey. We got
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
double tight.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight.
Shift. Watch
26.
10th carry now for Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Double tight. Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
Here we go. Wide eight.
49.
26.
Prescott to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Prescott now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Count on the right.
Hey, here we go. Wide eight.
Alert.
26.
Again to Elliott. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Bills will take another timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Here we go. Wide 80.
They go to Elliott again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
You got 3 down. Here we go. Wide 80.
The give is to Elliott. He will push his way down to about the 14. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there, as this game remains tied here in the 4th.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Detroit! Detroit!
Check 5. Watch it, 5.
Detroit! Detroit!
Watch that. Check 52.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney! All right, now, lucky 56. Wide. Get back.
To throw is Allen.
Check 50.
Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. It's McKenzie. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
No. Check. Patriot. Gun. Over.
Kill.
Now Allen.
Check.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
All day.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Wide 80.
A first down throw for Prescott. Forced out to his left. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambling to try and tackle him.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Gun.
Whatever you do, don't let 89 go deep.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Prescott now on second down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47.
Switch is A. Start there over here. Over here. Start there.
No. Off.
26.
Prescott now. Being chased out left. And his pass incomplete. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face, good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10.
Wide 80.
Prescott from the gun. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Watch tight end. Tight right.
Here we go. Wide 80.
A give to Elliott running left. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry.
Scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here we go. Wide 80. 26.
Second down, Prescott. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A lot of efficiency here on this drive. Heck, this may be their best drive of the game.
Yeah, if they'd moved it like this throughout the entire game, we probably wouldn't be here in overtime. But right now, what you just said was the key word, efficiency. Taking care of the ball, move it downfield, get themselves in a position to score and win this game.
Double tight.
47.
Hey, you got 3 down.
Here we go. Wide 80.
Check.
26.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
Gun.
Stop right there.
Here we go. Wide 80.
3 down.
26.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left.
Crash.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
First throw of overtime for Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing now is Allen, eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
What's the old adage, be quick but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
Gun!
Allen again here on second and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And he comes back with one complete. And now with 6 seconds left in overtime, they're going to take a timeout. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's an entirely different animal, and he's handling it well.
Yeah, starting to put together a nice drive.
Detroit! Watch him now, Barney!
Rush in!
Hot!
Now flags will come in. One of the Bills got going a little early. That's going to set him back 5 yards. A full start backs him up 5. First and 15.
Gun! Watch him now, Barney!
Slams!
Watch him now, Barney! Detroit!
Allen to throw once more.
Under 10!
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back big plays right there, and the Bills have another first down.
Partner, this is a pretty good drive they're putting together, and I know if I'm on the other sideline, that offense, kind of helpless, isn't it? Because they may not touch the football at all, because if they go down and score a touchdown, this thing's over.
Absolutely, that would write an ending to this script. We'll see what happens. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Get in the weight room!
No, check! Patriot!
Kill!
Gun!
Allen now on first down. He gets this out to Foster on the right side.
I know you feel that!
Number 16, possession, gain of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
Watch him now, Barney! Gun! Watch him now, Barney! Detroit! Hot!
Now Allen again. It's caught, left side, Bolden. And he'll go down at the 28. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Let him know!
Gun!
Here's Allen on first and 10. Got an open man, it's Foster. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on first. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. So they're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. As you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
And again, it's Allen. Dancing to his left. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Right. Who got 17? Who got 17? It's a party now. It's a party now.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only second down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for third. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's third down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
55, Mike 55. Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Now Allen throwing on second down. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to...